Today I'm going to be talking about graphing inequalities using Desmos.com. So here on this Word document, I have y is less than x and y is greater than or equal to negative 1/2 x plus 2. So I'm going to go into my Desmos, which I have pulled up. As you can see, it's desmos.com/calculator. So if I go in here, I can click on this first line, and that's asking me to input whatever I want to show. So let me minimize this recording here. I have this little keypad here, and I'm gonna click on that, and I'm gonna type in my first one. So the first one was y is less than x. You have those symbols listed right here. And then the second one was y is greater than or equal to negative 1/2. Click off of here, otherwise it'll put your x in your denominator. X plus 2. Okay, so now we have our two equations here. I'll just drag this over here so that we can kind of get a good picture of it. If you look, you could click on this. It'll turn off whatever you're looking at. Click on the blue one. It'll turn it off. If we wanted to change some colors, we could click on Edit, click on the color, change it to whatever we wanted to change it to. Okay, I like the green and blue with it. Then hit Done. Now I'll just hide this list over here. Now, if you look at the first equation that we had, it was this green one here, which was just a strictly less than, which is why it gives you that dotted line that you see, because it's strictly less than. And because it's less than, it shaded everything underneath it. Now, the second equation was y is greater than or equal to. Since it's greater than or equal to, it made us a solid line here, and then it shaded above. So if you look over here, this overlapping shading gives you your solution. If you were to take a point and test it, for example, for 1, this point right here, if you were to take that point and test it, you should have true results. So a couple things I want to show you with this. The first one being, you could click on the intercepts and show those points there. Sometimes you have to double click. And then you can also click on the intersection point between the two lines. So another really cool thing that you could do is if you have like if this is for a project or something, you can move this to like the center wherever you wanted it and make sure that one point stays on. Okay, and you can have this cool picture, and then on my keyboard I'm just going to hit Control Print Screen, and I'm going to go down to my Word document here, and then I'll just paste it in. It's making like a copy of your screen, and then you're pasting it in. So let's click on this image here. We're going to go to Format, and we're going to go to Crop. It'll bring up some black arrows on each corner, and I'm just going to drag this to the part that I want to keep, because I don't want all the time and all the taskbar and everything in the bottom. So just drag that until you get what you want on the inside here, and then you go ahead and hit Enter, and it crops everything out. So what you have is a picture of your equations that were listed above. And it's really cool for a project because then it's not something that you hand drew, it gives you really accurate points. Okay, so that's something cool that you can use that Desmos.com for graphing calculator.